really like to go home at some point, and I can't at the moment. Just couldn't do it.
So you absolutely could not go back to London?
I could go back at certain times of the year, but if I would go back in the autumn, but it's too much. Every time you lift something, you can't sit. To me, I can't sit down. I just can't relax. I'm in a state of like nervousness, like tense. It really affects what I'm doing. And I actually, little teeny weeny ones make me go like that, but we used to get big ones, and I really can't stand the big ones. And sometimes if I see something in the shape of a spider now, that's not a happy thing. If I see something that kind of resembles that kind of shape, I'm getting tickled just talking about it.
Cheerful. Okay, so did you ever have an extremely traumatic experience as you're right now? No. Only with seeing the spiders, which actually talking about it for more than a minute upsets me. It's just ridiculous. I used to spend 6 months of the year in a state of nervousness about it and worrying about it, and then the month of September in England comes around, and that's when the weather starts to get cool, and that's when you know you have to prepare yourself. So you kind of walk into every room that you walk into in the house, you kind of walk in and kind of go, like, you know, and you're careful when you sit down because they're not afraid of you, they're not poisonous or anything, so you're not, there's no spraying of them, so they just like will come near you. And if there were to be a spider in this room on the wall, what would that do to you? I would have to open the door and probably go and just talk to you from a... I wouldn't want to be in the space with, yeah. I don't feel you know, that makes me feel very, like heavy-hearted. Heavy-hearted? Yeah, the thought of it. Okay. Close your eyes. Okay, and just stand solid. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically push up against you. And I want you to notice how very little pressure is taken to push you off balance. Okay? And what that lets me know is the heaviness down your arm. Down there into your belly. Even more so. There we go. Even more. Good. Even more. Fantastic. I'm just going to push from the other side. Your right hand, this finger I'm about to touch. I'd like you right now to think of the word yes. Yes. For this finger, the rest of the session is going to be what we're going to call your unconscious yes finger. And this finger right here, this middle finger in your right hand, this finger right here, as I touch it, I want you to think of the word no. It's going to be the unconscious no finger. And so what I'd like you to do right now is, if you would, please show me a fully unconscious no. That's right, thank you so very much. You're doing so well, and continue to drift down and relax. Just a touch. Go ahead and just turn that fear down to 50%. And I want you to see within yourself if that feels comfortable. Go ahead and turn that fear down now. Once you've done it, test within yourself, and then let me know, yes, it does feel comfortable, or no, it does not. Thank you so much. I'm going to ask you now, fully and completely, I want you now to think about walking into a room with that little child inside that walks into a room, turns on a switch, and sees a spider. Wow, I wasn't scared. And that's the way that it all ends. Wow, I wasn't scared. I want you to go ahead and bring your attention down here. There we go. That's right. Now what I want you to do is, I want you to go ahead and imagine a spider on this wall. Or think about the other room where we're going to go meet up with a spider. You're going to go ahead and meet Frances. Actually, her name is Daisy. We called her Daisy. Bring her down here. Now think about meeting Daisy. And tell me where your anxiety is on a scale from 0 to 10 about meeting Daisy. I'm just laughing. Oh, that's great. Okay. All right. I'm smiling. Go ahead and touch the enclosure. Touch it.
When was the last time you smiled when you saw the spider?
I'm usually just in a state of panic to see one, you know, a big spider.
Think about that. Keep looking at the spider. Think about her moving quickly. Think about it. Move as close as you want. I'm still tapping on you, however you want.
Okay.
Yep, that's all right.
I feel quite calm.
Mm-hmm. Now you can go ahead and just again think about touching her. Mm-hmm. There we go.
Okay.
And you can touch her if
Too
you
bad.
have
Feel
you pat her.
anything.
Pat or pet. Look at you petting Daisy.
There, look, I'm actually stroking her leg. See?
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, and
That's
I feel I'm
amazing.
getting sort of less apprehensive as
Exactly.
time
That
goes
is
on.
exactly what we're aiming for. You've been with her, what, a grand total of 5 minutes? Maybe
Yeah.
10? And you're patting a tarantula. A woman that started crying at the thought of having a spider on a wall.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I've known Esther for 30 years, going on for, and
You can't
up until this point, if she knew there was a spider in the room, she'd have a problem entering the room, and that's the truth. So what I see today is a huge advance. It really is amazing.
Same
I can
thing.
honestly say that I'm not scared.
I
I'm
can
actually
see that.
kind of interested. Whereas initially when we walked into the room,
You started crying the first moment.
Oh, when you saw the spider.
because I thought it was going to be a house spider, but no.
I think she likes you. Are you sure you don't want to take her home as a pet?
I mean, I'm actually quite interested.
Yeah.